Good evening. Another video from me, eating challenge, having burgers, homemade cheeseburgers with potato lattices. That's what I've got in at the moment. I like them. They're my favourite at the moment. Of course, like I say, homemade burgers. I've made these from scratch. What? Minced beef, onions, whole grain mustard, got some coriander. It's nice. Right. I've gone crazy. Flour, egg, hold it all together, and just fried them, and they are delicious, if I do say so. And they're done. I thought I should tell you about my life a few years ago, living in Holland, living abroad, working there for 6 months. Before I had a family and kids and responsibilities and stuff, I went and lived abroad. Now, Holland is, of course, mainly known for people going to Amsterdam and getting high on spliffs. I wasn't in Amsterdam. I was near a place called Utrecht, a little town called Zeist. But yeah, there's just as many drugs there. I was there for 6 months with. At first, there was a house full of lads. There was Mike, who had been there for 20 odd years, spoke the language. He was an extremely nice chap, but I think his mind had been befuddled by years and years of living in Holland, partaking in the party lifestyle. Lovely bloke. God only knows where he is now. I'd love to see him. I mean, this was something like 15 years ago. Let's say 15. Yeah, no, 15 years ago. He was about my age now then, so he'd be well in his 50s. Might be older, might be 60, who knows. I couldn't really tell it. Would have been anything from 35 to 55 then. Maybe maybe 70. Oh. Basically, life consisted of who else was there? Sorry, there was the Scouser. Going to call him Craig. Johnny. I can't remember. And he was a nice lad. Nice lad. Excuse me. Got my apple juice again. And a young lad called Carl. I remember him being called Carl. He was, I think, from a posh family. I don't know what he was doing there. He was very quiet. He maybe left after 3 weeks. I got to go and take his room over, which was the best room. Before that, I was in the worst room, which was downstairs next to the front room where everyone partied until the early hours. I don't think that's an exaggeration either. We worked Monday to Friday, 3 PM till midnight. I was very useful because I was the only one who drove, and they gave us a car. Before that, our Dutch friend Martin had to pick them all up, take them to work, and then pick them up again at midnight. He must have hated that. He was not much keen on work with Martin. It was a bit of a scary start because I went because my friend Scott that I worked with, he'd gone to Holland to work. He was a lathe operator, so he was quite skilled and they gave him loads and loads of money, and he went to Holland to do it. I was not as skilled, but I could drive a forklift truck, so that's what I did. I registered with an agency who God. So I'm watching football again. Oh my God. How have they not scored? I just hit the post and the crossbar. Another chance to go wide. So I registered with an agency who within a day or two said, right, we've got you something. We just need you to start on Monday. I was like, what? This was Friday. I said, okay, you need to get there over the weekend, start Monday. So I went to speak to my boss, so I've been offered a job in Holland. Can I give you an hour's notice basically instead of a month? I need to go. I said, okay. Fair enough. So off I popped, put everything I owned. I had to put all my stuff in storage basically. Anything that I felt I needed, I had to put in a suitcase and take with me on an EasyJet flight, which obviously isn't easy. EasyJet, your suitcase is too heavy. Well, take it, but it's going to cost you £150. Oh, no, I'm thinking. So I took my suitcase off to a nearby bin and emptied my towels and whatever else I didn't need in the clothes that I had to give up on. Oh God, that was so nice. I managed to get it under the way. Went off to Holland. Arrived Amsterdam Airport, Schiphol. Not knowing what on earth to do on the Sunday. I got there on the Sunday. I had some directions to get there. I was told get on to the certain train from certain platform that will take you there. So I took this train. It took me to a nice train station. They said, you need to get on bus so and so, which goes into the town centre, to the bus station, and then once you've done that, you can walk into the centre of the town and go to the letting agent who is looking after your apartment, and they'll let you in, take you there and let you in, which is all great because of course this guy Martin was supposed to meet me from the airport and drive me there. It was his birthday. So he decided to go to a party instead and couldn't do it, which is why I had to do all this on my own. Everybody else got picked up and dropped off and met the lads and all this lot, not me. So I did all this. I got to the train station in Zeist. Ooh, this is nice. And then a lot of football hooligans came to the train station singing and cheering, which was a thing in Holland as well as here. I managed to get on the bus, sorry. I managed to get on the bus to the bus station. I was like, can you tell me where the bus station is? He says, you probably shall know. Okay. So got off at the bus station, figured out where this letting agency was because I had a map, walked down to it Sunday afternoon. This is probably about 6 o'clock now, 5 or 6 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Of course it was closed. Nobody about. There was a phone number on the front and just nobody answered. So I didn't know what to do. So I stood there looking very, very lost. And eventually a girl walking past sort of kept looking at me. Oh, strange, what's this guy doing? And just wandered off. Thought nothing of it. And then a guy came up to me and said, "Alright, mate." It was a Scouser. Dave. He was called Dave the Scouser. "Alright, mate. Are you here to work?" I says, "Yeah, I am, mate." He says, "Oh, cool. I think you're living with us. Come here. Come, Ed." And took me to the pub. And he'd been in the pub with the young lady that I'd been talking about. She was the landlady. She said, "Dave, I think there's one of your chaps out there. He looks lost. He's got a suitcase and he's stood on the pavement going, where are you?" So I went and had a drink with Dave and got to know him. And then he says, "Well, I'll take you back to the house and we'll meet the other lads and I believe we'll go to work tomorrow." He says, "It's no rush. It's not till 3 o'clock in the afternoon." I went, "What?" He says, "Yeah, 3 p.m. till midnight we do." So, great. We got quite into that. So we had a few drinks and then we walked back. It was quite a walk to the flat. The flat that we lived in, the 2-story flat, above some shops, and of course the one beneath us was a sex shop. Slash sex shop cum brothel cum pornography place where they made porn films. You could hear them morning, noon and night having sex in the garage next to where we parked. It's a great place, Holland. I will tell you more on another video. I'll remember where we got up to, don't worry. It's only going to be tomorrow. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe.